What's up, party people? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me this week. Hope you like the Apodora close-ups and outdoor shots. That was pretty fun getting them out. It was definitely a workout. This week, I figured we'd take a look at the Womas because I haven't given you an update on them in a while. I've been going through and installing lights on this big old stack of cages, 2 and 2, 1, 2 and 3. So just putting lights and everything, getting ready for playing some musical cages with some snakes. So enough of me rambling. Let's take some Womas outside, give you an update on how these little Womas have grown over the last 3 years, because woo, they're nice. So, like I said, before we get into it, installing lights. So, I don't know how well you can see, but I put strip lights in all of these cages. So, I'm going to put an Apodora in here. The Womas finally get some lights other than ambient. Fluffy, now that she's nice and settled in, I put a light strip in here, and there's another one there. And then this enclosure down here is now empty. I just need to disinfect it. There's one there and one there. All that's left to do is take this handy dandy foil tape. If you don't know what foil tape is, get you some. It's pretty darn magical. It's very heat resistant, works well with holding cables in place as they should, and it's really saved my life in a lot of ways. So I'm going to tidy all that up so there are no loose cables for snakes to get in between and yank cords and undo all that. I've got a bunch of these like multi-outlet surge protectors. So basically what's going to happen is this side is going to have a surge protector stack. This side's going to have a surge protector stack. They're all going to button up in the back all nice and tidy and go to the wall. Everything's going to be on a timer. And I've got a brand new thermostat. That's the Vivarium Electronics 300-2. Going to hook this cage up onto a stat. Get the ceramic heat going up there. Do the same for down there. Upgrade some snakes over there where snakes are moving, and play a bunch of musical chairs, so to speak. So figured I would let you know, vlog style as it were, what's going on in here. And if anybody's wondering why I'm doing this, it's not because I'm a goofball. It's actually because the Apodora taught me that when I have snakes around my shoulder, if I put a microphone on the collar, they just muffle it and yank it right off. So the beard is actually functional, and the beard mic was born. You're welcome. Before we get these Womas outside, I'm super excited. I've been on a very productive kick all week. I haven't had a drink until last night. In just about a week, I was on antibiotics for some dental surgery. Had some stitches in there. Took a nice little break. And as a result, was extremely productive in the mornings and in the evenings, which I find really nice. And I got the stack all lit up. So there's lights in there now. How sweet is that? I've been putting off lighting that stack for I don't know how long. Feels good though. The room's got a little more lighting on both sides now. We got lighting over there. In fact, I don't like these lights. They're not very well secure, so I'm probably going to replace them with the ones I've got over here that are nice and screwed in, mounted in. That fit a little bit better, so eventually I'll do that, but I'm just happy to have a little bit more lighting in here, and I can see a little bit better when an Apodora is coming after me. So, but yeah, that's enough of me. Let's get these Womas outside, take a look at how much they've grown over the last 3 years. Alright, so this is my male Woma Python, and of course, anytime you gotta film snakes, one of them's gotta be going into shed. This guy's going into shed. But you can see how cool he is. Nice dorsal stripe, lots of reds, beautiful banding. This dude's awesome. He's a little more of the mellow Woma disposition, not quite as bitey as some of them are, but I don't trust him 100%. Now, if you guys remember, we hatched some Womas 3 years ago at GX3 at my shop. And this is one of those babies. And he's a fun little dude. He's been a little dodgy once in a while, as Womas can be. But otherwise, he's been a joy. Really enjoy keeping these guys. Great feeders. Never have shed issues. Alright, we're gonna let this dude chill out and take him back inside. Let him go back and veg out so he can continue working on his shed cycle. And we'll get his future lady friend out. We'll get the female out right now. Alright folks, here is my female Woma Python. This girl is also a prodigy of the animals that we have at the shop at GX3. She's half related to the male. Same dad, different mom, because we've got a trio there. And this girl comes from one of the really funky looking females, if I'm not mistaken, that we have. I have to go over there and get some supplies, so I'll try and get some footage of them for you. But yeah, here she is. She is considerably less trustworthy than my male. She is the one who's bit me the most. But that's kind of to be expected with Woma Pythons. You either get one that's super chill and will sneakily bite you, or you get one like this that has no problem letting you know that you're on the menu. In the wild in Australia, Womas will eat literally anything from lizards, geckos, you name it, so a hand isn't too foreign. But as far as pythons go, they're fun. They almost never skip a meal. A lot of natural variation, really pretty. Nice oranges. Just beautiful snakes. All right. Well, this girl seems to have got other things on her mind after a little bit of an outdoor adventure, and she's not trying to eat me. So this is some nice handling session that we'll get in right now, and I'm going to take this moment to show her off a little bit better and probably close this episode out. You can see that the Womas have gotten nice and big, been eating well. Might give them a shot at breeding this year. We'll see. They're plenty big and smashing food, so happy to see them looking well. Really going to enjoy seeing them in lit up enclosures finally. Check that project off of the to-do list. Very happy about that. But with that, I'm going to leave you guys this week. Hope you enjoyed taking a closer look at the Womas. Go check out Heli Guy Serpents at Heli Guy Serpents on Instagram or heliguyserpents.com for any sort of 3D printed hides, logs, perching, you name it. He's got amazing stuff for your animals, and the sky is the limit with him and what he's creating. So go check him out. He's running discounts all the time. Sales, RR10 will get you 10% off. I can promise you that. Don't forget to go check out my other sponsor, Reptiles Express. If you're doing any shipping this year, ship with the best. If you want 50% off FedEx rates for up to 10 labels per customer, use code Riley50 at checkout. Don't forget their sister company, PremiumCrickets.com. I know a lot of you East Coast folks have been starting to see them at shows, but if you haven't heard the name, PremiumCrickets.com, check them out. They'll send all sorts of feeders to your door. If you don't have a local source, check them out. Run in a code Riley15 to get you 15% off. So don't sleep on that service. It's super helpful. If you aren't a member of USARK or USARK Florida, please go join up. Your membership makes a big difference. They're the only body working against any undue legislation for us keeping reptiles, so the least we can do is support them and their support of us. So go join up, become a member, and if you can, donate today. And if you want to see what we're doing here all the time, get the inside scoop, become part of the Discord family, get discounts on merch, animals, all that sort of stuff. Look me up on patreon.com, just Riley Jimison on Patreon. Pretty easy to find. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get these numbers up, trying to hit 4K by the end of the year. Trying to do lots of stuff, bring you as much content as possible. Maybe some baby Womas next season. Who knows? Got a lot on the plate as always, so. But with that, I'll be bidding you adieu. I'm gonna go admire my Womas in their lit up cages. Later.